Yo, this your boy, AJ. You know what it is. It's time to do another movie review. But first, before we get into this movie, Creed 2. I was waiting for this to come out, and boy, I was not disappointed. If you're a Rocky fan, and the legacy of Rocky, you will enjoy this movie. But first, let's recap on why Creed is Creed. Check out this video.
Creed now comes out for round two, dancing around. The legs appear to be still a little rubbery.
Hands up! Hands up!
And now it is the Russian just standing there. The Russian trying to intimidate Creed. And the Russian throws the right hand and staggers Creed into the right to the jaw. Under the right to the head. Russian is he is being followed with outbursts.
Stop the fight!
The referee tries to step in and he strolls across the ring.
Put him down! Put him down!
I've never seen Apollo take so much punishment.
Put him down!
Creed is down. Apollo is down, and he could be badly hurt.
The winner, Ivan Drago. I cannot be defeated.
Is he okay? Somebody get him back down here!
There is no movement by Creed.
To the right over!
I defeat all man.
Is he dead? Get out of here! It's absolute pandemonium. Stand back. Feel that beat?
You can do it, Sword. I defeat the real champion.
Where's the stretcher? Somebody sent for us in. Let him breathe, for God's sake!
What started out as a joke has turned out to be a disaster.
Creed appears to be in very serious condition.
The man alive!
You can make it fun. If he dies, he dies.
Oh boy. Now, if you've seen the first Creed, you'll know the history behind him. But let's recap. Adonis is the son of Apollo. Who is Apollo? Apollo was a legendary boxer that was killed by Drago. So, what did his boy Rocky do? He got revenge. He can't be coming over here and killing my friends. So, the ultimate fight happened. Drago and Rocky. Rocky get revenge on Drago, and Drago takes a fall. He out for the count. Now, in part 2 of Creed, we got a revenge coming. This movie is directed by Steve Chappell Jr. I would say this man did an amazing job on capturing the emotions. Hey, had me all over the place. I was rooting for my boy Adonis at the beginning, and I started to feel bad for Draco's son at the end. So let's get into it. But I want you to check out the trailer for this movie. Then I'll give you my point of view of this movie. Be right back.
If we don't do what we love, then we wouldn't exist.
It's time, kid.
nothing really matters to him right now, including me.
You gotta think real hard about this. You got people that need you now.
I'm taking the fight.
Victor Drago, son of Ivan Drago, who infamously killed Apollo Creed, appeared today to issue a challenge to Adonis Creed.
Don't do this.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands. That kid was raised in hate. It's dangerous. He broke things in me that ain't never been fixed. It ain't worth it.
It's not just us anymore, D.
I want to rewrite history.
If you want to fight this man, that's your business. But don't pretend this is about your father.
This here is all about my wife, my kids, the life that I live. Through the night, I was his. It was right what I did. My ups and downs, my slips, my falls, my trials and tribulations, my heart, my walls.
This won't be the end of me. Or you. It can't be, because we're a team.
Now you know what you're fighting for.
Round after round, you learn more about yourself. And when I stepped in that ring, it wasn't all about me.
Y'all ready? Did y'all see that? Oh my God, I can. Yo, this movie is lit. Let's get into it, alright? So, in this movie, your boy, Mike, Wakanda for Life. Yeah, I took my trusted book with me. So, you know what I'm saying? He on the top of his career. He the champion. But he didn't earn it. So, you know, now he has to prove why he owns that belt. Why that belt is his. Okay? And they start the movie. This is how they catch you. In the intro was thought out. It was thought out, and I like that. I like that. But what I think they should have did was, I think they should have opened the beginning up with Adonis watching the fight of his father with Apollo and Drago fighting. Okay? And his dad dies. Okay? And then they should have went to Draco. They opened the movie up with Draco and his son. And his son is trying to be the next best boxer. I mean, he's knocking men out left or right. One round punch, you out of there. You cold. He done. I mean, he looked like he's his father in his prime. I mean, he looked just like that man in his prime. And you got this promoter named Buddy. Buddy, he goes to this boxing match and he sees him. He like, you know, I gotta get this fight popping. You know, I gotta get it over here. You know, you over here bragging about you being the champion. Let's see this. So he plays on down his emotions. And, you know, like, hey, you know, you need to go in there. You know, your daddy couldn't do it. I bet you can't do it. So you know his alter ego. You know, Adonis like, you know, I'm the man. I could do this. So he went to Rock and like, Rock, I gotta take this match. Rock was like, nah, we ain't finna take that match. He said, what, you think I'm gonna lose? He said, bro, I've been broken. It's stuff that been broken in me right by that match and I can never fix again. I can never fix it again. Okay? You know, it was like history repeating itself, and he didn't want to go down that road. You know, Rocky was fine with trying to have a relationship with his son. His son got kids. You know, I lost my friend. I don't want to go down that road no more. My wife dead. I don't want to do that no more. So your boy Adonis said, you know what? I'm gonna go back and fuck with my pop's old training company. Okay? So he hits up his boy, old training company. So happy to be the guy that trains him for the first match. Yeah, his first match now. It was 2 matches in this game in this movie. Okay? And the first match he goes back to the guy that trains his father. His son has taken over the legacy. So you got legacies fighting, and you got legacy, the sons of legacies training. So it's like it's repeating, the history is repeating itself. Okay? Okay, so Drago son name is Victor. He's a bad boy. But there's things that make you feel for Drago's son Victor, because when Drago lost that fight to Rocky, his whole life was ruined. The Russia did not appreciate him no more. They his wife left him. In real life she left him for Flavor Flav. But he's like, my life is over, but you can save us, son. And that was a lot of weight on Victor's shoulders. Victor's like, I gotta get my dad's reputation back. My mom that left me as a kid. You know what I'm saying? He got anger. So, when they go to weigh in on the first match, the Drago say, you smaller than your daddy. So he knew what buttons to push with Adonis to get him riled up. Now, the son Victor's looking like, what's going on? Like, he don't know the backstory on why this rivalry is so passionate to both sides. Drago, he got his own underlying motives on why he want this fight to happen. He need his reputation back. He want to get his wife back. He wants to be the man. But he living his life through his son. And his son just want to fight. That's all he want to do. He wants to live up to be the legacy of his father, but not knowing that his father motives is to get his name back out there. I don't want to be seen. That's just my son. I trained him. I made him. Okay? So, of course, they get into the ring. And what caught me out, the only thing I can say that caught me by surprise was the time frame. When I made the time frame, mean, like, for example, Adonis finds out, they out eating with mom. Mom cooked dinner. Felicia Rashad, she cooks them dinner. Just Mary Ann. And she tells the girlfriend, Bianca, that she's pregnant. Okay? Now, she found out she's pregnant today. 3 scenes down, she's 4 months pregnant. Then, through 2 more scenes back, 2 more scenes later, she'd had the baby. Like, it went like that. Like, come on. It's going too fast. I know that you were trying to cut this movie down and get to the point, but ain't no way he could be in the ring, get knocked out by Drago. Spoiler alert. Gets knocked out by Drago's son Victor. I'm watching the show. I'm watching it on the TV, which is Rocky. Rocky is watching him get knocked out on the first fight on the TV. Then the next scene, he at the hospital trying to see him in the hospital. Ain't no the transition was weird, but hey, it kept my attention. That's what it did. It kept my attention. Then another mistake they made was that the Bianca girl, she was doing her career. She's deaf. That's her storyline. She's a deaf artist. She got signed. Okay, so in one of the scenes, it shows him trying to propose to her and she don't have her earpiece in. And when he said, "Will you marry me?" she turns around and say, "I didn't hear none of that." Okay? But then, in a couple of scenes later, it shows him and her sitting down, and they talking about the match. He made the decision on his own, and then include her in the decision on fighting Victor. She don't have neither pieces in the ear. Not one ear had a earpiece in it. So that was a mistake. I mean, I catch details like that. Like, if she's gonna be there, make sure you those little things, Steve. Just make sure you pay attention to that. Then they found out the baby was deaf. The girl, she had the baby. He was worried about the baby, being concerned about the baby being deaf. The baby was supposed, they tested, and the baby deaf. Now he keeping the baby. One night she goes to the studio. One night he keeps the baby. As soon as she slams the door, okay, the baby starts to cry. So to me, I feel like that through the deafness of the baby being deaf out because the baby started crying. To me, that made it seem like the baby can hear. So I think when they cast the baby, they should have cast a baby that was actually deaf. They should have really cast a deaf baby. It might sound cruel, but if you want to be realistic, let's make it realistic, okay? Because at the end of the movie, they pick ear things in the baby ear, okay? So it kind of threw me off. I'm all over the place, y'all. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I'm hitting all my points. Bear with me. It was a great movie, once I said. Okay, so let's rewind. When Creed was challenged on the TV, he went to her. And she's like, look, everybody's telling him, look, that is not your battle. Let that battle be. What are you fighting for? That was the question. In all the battles, what are you fighting for? What are you getting in the ring for? She wants to move out to, I think, California. She's trying to move out. They're trying to start a family. She wants to know them to be one. But his mind is fixated on fighting this revenge fight. Adonis is. So, Drago meets with Rocky at his restaurant, the famous restaurant that he always go to in all the Rocky movies. They go up in there, and he walks in, and Drago is sitting at the table. Drago like, well, my picture ain't on the wall, you know, that feels salty right now, you know. I already lost how they feel about me in Russia. You know, I lost my manhood in Russia. You can at least put my picture on the wall. You know, and Rocky like, look, I ain't got time to talk to you right now, bro. What you doing here? So he told him whatever. He ran it down to him, and he was like, man, look, we don't deal with strays over here. Basically, Rocky like, you can get these hands. In layman terms. So then he walks out, he look at Apollo and say, Apollo picture on the wall and say, that's a great movie. That's a great picture. So now you throwing another slug. Okay? Bad. Drago had a motive. His motive to get his name back. Alright, so let's go to Buddy. Buddy is the motive once again. And he is he's enticing the situation. You know, he run up. Bianca has a concert going on, and you know they're trying to do some family time. You know, he up in the skybox watching his wife, his fiance perform, and here come Buddy. You know, he was like, you know, I'm gonna need you to get in this ring and get your father, and, you know, revenge of your father. And he's like, look, bro, you bugging up the wrong tree. And then he said, oh, for real? I guess Rocky in your ear. So he looking like, how you know Rocky told me not to fight this man? So he goes to Rocky like, Rocky, you don't think I can win? Rocky like, nah, that ain't it, man. That ain't it. I just don't want you to fight him, man. Like, what is it worth? Let it be. So of course he getting his feelings, you know, he falls out Rocky. Rocky like, you know what? I'm going back to the crib. I ain't got time for this. Day of the battle. Savage, spoiler alert, he get his ass handed to him. You know, he couldn't handle that boy. That boy was hitting him with them uppercuts and them cross and to them ribs, tear them ribs up, and he felt like, I mean, bust his kidney up, ribs up, eye up, he tore him up. Like, he really couldn't handle it. He was like a bull in a buffalo shop. He just tearing them up. So everybody that was watching the fight, the mom, Rocky, everybody that watched the fight that seen the fight 30 years ago, and it's like a repeat to them, like, oh man, you gonna die just like your dad died in the ring, man. Somebody call this fight. Woo! Call this fight. He finna die in the ring just like his dad. Victor over there tearing him up, but he don't even realize he finna repeat the cycle, repeat the thing that his dad did to Apollo, because he don't know the back history. He don't know. They didn't show him knowing it, so to me, he don't know the magnitude of what had happened 30 years ago and why this man is so passionate about getting in your chin with his fist. So he put him, let him die. So your boy, he going through, you know how he lost his battle, first battle with him. He depressed, he hurt, he angry, he frustrated. I mean, he don't think he can do it. His mind, he don't think he can do it. So he just hide out. You know, he watching him. He watching Drago, boy Victor, fighting other contenders, getting his weight up. You know. And everybody newscast people like, where's Adonis? Where's Creed? Where's Creed? Creed fell off. You know he gotta go fight somebody. He know he gotta go fight. He gonna lose that bit if he don't come fight. He laying low. He scared. Okay. When he laid up in the hospital, and Rocky walked in to see him, he was laid up there all hurt, ribs jacked up, kidney inflamed. I mean, he jacked up. He turned over. He like to see the ghost. He was angry because he felt like Rocky should have been there for him. Rocky had already told him, don't take that fight. You ain't ready. He said that man got a lot to lose. You ain't got nothing to lose. So he hungry. You on top of the world right now. You had a couple of fights, but you ain't had no fight like this yet. Okay? This man got a lot of stuff on his shoulder to carry. He got a lot to prove. He trying to win back the love of his mama. He trying to prove get his daddy's name back, his name back. He trying to get Russian people to respect the name Drago again. He got a lot to lose. So when Rocky said that fight broke me, I feel like Rocky feels that if Apollo would have, because he said the fight was initially his. When Apollo was never supposed to fight Drago. Apollo and Drago was never supposed to fight. It was supposed to be Drago against Rocky, but Rocky would not fight him. So Drago said, okay then, since you won't fight me, who will fight me? And that's when Apollo decided to fight him. So he feels like Apollo death is on him because he would not fight Drago back in the day. So the things that are broken in him, he cannot fix. He cannot go back and reverse that he threw in the towel on that fight. So when he was trying to tell Adonis that, Adonis didn't get it. Like, I can't change that. I got to live there the rest of my life. I lost my wife behind that fight. I lost my son behind that fight. I lost my life behind that fight. So now I got to prove, all my life I got I gotta continue to do this until I think I'm done. And that's why I think that he had to do what he had to do. Spoiler alert. Okay? Adonis sit with his wife, and he says, look, they been sending me gifts. They just sent the man gifts to the house. They all on the TV talking stuff about him, asking him where he at. He said, look, I got to give them what they want. He said, man, I got to take that fight again. Because if I don't, I might live with this for the rest of my life. So she went to his mom. His mom was like, look, I've been in that place where he at. He a man. He a grown man. She kept on saying he's a grown man. It's something inside of him that got to heal. And you can't heal this for him. But you could be there for him. In layman's terms. That's what she was trying to tell her. So he takes the fight. And I love this part of the movie. Because in every the part of the movie, your boxer, he falls. And then he gets back up. But you get to see him when he get back up. You get to see how he get in that ring and that element. And he builds himself back up with his actually training. And it goes back and forth where you see Drago's son Victor, he's training in the boxing ring. He training in the technology, in the tech world, just like his daddy did. You see Apollo's son, Adonis. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, y'all. Apollo's son Adonis, he training in the element, Mother Nature, like Rocket did, over and over again. He went to Russia and trained in the cold. Oh, in the cold. You heard me? So guess what Rocket said? You want me to train you? We gonna go back to old school. He took him out there in the heat. In the desert. We gonna train out here. Are you serious? We talking? Yeah, I'm serious. You can't beat Mother Nature. Mother Nature gonna make you strong. Ha! Get out there in them elements. Huh. Put him to a test. It was man over nature. The only person that conquer nature is you. I can't make you do it. Only you can make you do it. I like that part of the movie. I think that's the best part of the movie. I love when they do that in Rockets. I know this probably gonna be the last one, but because I don't know how they're gonna make it. If they make another one, hey, I'm game for it. Okay. So while they out there training, it shows Victor and his mom. I'm sorry, Victor and his dad. Victor and his dad got invited to a dinner or something. I think it's a bear dinner or something. And in walks his mama. And you can tell the tension in the house. You can cut it with a knife. He is so hurt by her. Like, that's his weakness, is his mom. Because she left him. So then he started putting two and two together, like, so you telling me I'm fighting this man because you trying to get her back? And he like, man, she left us. She left me as a kid. And you want me to get in the ring to fight for her? He hurt. I mean, forget that. You can fight for her. Fight for me. The whole message is who you fighting for when you get in this ring. So his dad like, look, you might get in that ring and do what you got to do. So she comes to the fight. Mom's coming to the fight. Mom comes in front row at the fight. I'm talking about they going toe to toe. Blow for blow. The second fight. Blow for blow, toe for toe. But this time, Adonis did not go in there for revenge. He went there because the fight was his. I know I can't fight my daddy fight because that's not my battle. But this one right here is my battle. Okay? They going blow for blow, blow for blow. History repeating itself again. Boy, Victor over there tearing him up. He can't believe it. He like, man, I ain't never went past the first round with no title. I'm knocking him out like beers. Just 1, 2. He knocked him down, but he cannot get Adonis down. Cause he won't stay down. Let me rephrase that. He won't stay down. He knocking him down, but he won't stay down. So get what? Adonis had enough. He said, "Look, I gotta finish this nigga off. I gotta finish him off." Laid him out one time. He get back up. Laid him out again. He get back up. He cut his eyes over there. His mama gets up and walk out. Oh man. It was like soon as his mama walked out, all his motivation for the fight just walked out with. I felt bad for him. Now, remember I just said at first you didn't feel bad for him. But then when you get to the ending, you start feeling bad for him because you like, oh man, his mom don't even want to. His mom doing him the same way he did his dad. She walked out on him. He ain't winning. He ain't worthy of my love. So get what? She walks out. The boy Rocket like, keep on going at that body. Don't let him get up on you. Hit him with them. Hit him in them reels. Hit him in them reels. Hit him with the uppercut. Shit, Rocket was grinding. Shit, Rocket said, "You want to fight? You gotta fight like I fight. That traditional shit ain't gonna work no more." All right. So Drago see his son losing. So guess what he does? He throws the towel in. Same thing that should happen 30 years ago when Drago was whooping Apollo, but somebody should threw the towel in. Okay. Now, the ending had a lot of meaning to it. When he threw the towel in and Apollo won the final match, he went over to Rocky and Rocky said, "Now it's your time." And from him saying that, it was saying that you're the champion. You're the champion now. You earned this. You didn't come here to fight because of your dad. You came here to fight because you wanted to prove to the world that you earned, that you are the best boxer in the world. Now my work here is done. Then it goes to him doing something he should have been doing all through the movie. He finally goes to see his son. And when he sees his son, it's like, I'm done. I'm not a boxer no more. I'm a grandfather now. I couldn't be a father because I put my career before my family. But now it's all over with. I leave boxing behind. And now I got the courage to go do what I should have done 30 years ago, which is be a father and a grandfather now. So then, he also, at the end, do something he should have did a long time ago. He didn't do it in the first movie. He did it in this movie. He finally goes to meet his father for the first time at the cemetery. And not only did he go meet his dad and for the first time in the cemetery, he takes the baby with him. Okay? Now, yeah, I don't know what just happened. Battery died. So I don't know. But anyway, where I left off at, this movie was good. I would say say that I give this movie at least a to say 7 out of 10. Because the time lapse or the transition between scenes was too fast. You can't get pregnant today, and then tomorrow you be 4 months pregnant. Little minor mistakes. I did enjoy the similarity they kept from each Rocky, as far as the main character, which is Michael, getting beat because he on the top of this world, and then he falls, and then he builds himself back up to claim what is his. I'm king now. I fall, but now I have to prove to you why I'm the king of this jungle. I love that part about the movie. I don't see another Creed coming out behind this one. If it does, I won't know what he had to prove. But it was an actually good movie. Till then, like, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. If you're looking for any more videos, this is your boy, once again, Capture Motion, bringing you the review and spoiler alerts on Creed 2. But till next time, next movie, I'm out of here. Peace.